questions for Jared?
Coach, obviously, first 2 goals, bad bounces. What did you, aside from that, and obviously the results of the game, what did you think of Wedgewood's play?
Well, he's got no chance on the 3 goals, right? They rip it off, lucky skate, it goes over him, he's in pretty good spot, it changes direction, changes, he's playing that pass when he passes it. So no chance. Second one hits 2 guys, I think, hits Middlestead's stick and goes inside, and then hits DeHaan's shin pad and goes in. Third one, tic-tac-toe. I mean, beautiful play by them, and it's in the back of the net, right? And they got no chance on either one of those, and the fourth one's an empty net. So we're actually looking through the scoring chances against. I didn't like some of the ones we had in the first period, but it was low event, really, at the end of the day. They just put the puck in the net with some of their opportunities, and we didn't. And we got better as the game went on. It looked like we were really fighting to try and find our legs today, which I think is understandable. Pretty good intentions, but, that little extra that you need to create dangerous chances wasn't there for the whole game. And then we got some really good looks. He made some saves, and we missed the net on some really good looks too, So a little bit of trouble putting the puck in the net tonight.
What was your opinion of that Giovanni Smith penalty that was done?
It's penalty. Yeah. I mean, he's just sort of continuing the scrum. And, I don't love it because, we're in a game, at that time. I think you got to be real careful. I like the juice he played with that entire shift, and then take a penalty. It ends up in the back of our net, and we're down 3 instead of 2, right? But it's a penalty. No question.
That's an energy player trying to, I guess, make a difference or send, get the team riled up. How do you kind of balance making sure he's not?
Yeah, you gotta toe the line. That's what every player's got to learn it. He's trying to make an impression. We'll talk to him about it, and we expect it to be corrected in close games.
The lack of offense tonight, was it their goalie? Was it your attack?
I just went over that, right? I like the chances that we created at times in the game, but he made some big saves tonight. There's no question. And then we got a little unlucky too, right? Power play hits great seam pass to Leck, and then we hit the post. Colton hits the post. Lecky has a great chance in the slot. He makes a great save. Mikko has a 2-on-1. We missed the net. It's a mix of both. You hit the post. It's not a shot on goal. You miss the net. It's not a shot on goal. We turned some A's into C's, tonight, and he made some saves on the most dangerous one, the Smith pass to Taser, net front on the seam, makes a great save coming across on that. He had a couple big saves for sure, as did Wedge.
Talked a little bit about lack of success in power play lately too. What did you guys think of your chances tonight?
I really liked our first power play. We had 3 really good looks there. I just went over them actually. The Lehkonen, seam pass, the one-timer from the middle, and then Taser had a really nice shot through a screen that just hit his toe going through 4 guys. Trouble getting in the zone at the start. Would have been nice to get a little bit more on that one at the start of the third period. It wasn't very good.
You put Middleton in the lineup partway through that road trip, and he hasn't come out.
Yeah.
Have you been pretty happy with
I have. Looked like he struggled a little bit more tonight than on the road. I think our whole team kind of did. I think it's lack of energy. Got a couple of guys that are fighting it a little bit under the weather and then coming off the road, but we'll have to make a plan for tomorrow and what we're going to do, and might need to change it so we're rested and ready for Saturday.
What's been the difference with him now compared to the last few years he's been there?
Poise with the puck, and just confidence, playing his game, the physical style that he can play, good penalty killer. I mean, it's a little bit of everything, but probably the most is just being firm with the puck and confident with the puck, and when he has something, he makes play. When he doesn't, it's simple up and out, and playing to the strengths of his game.
We've talked about the progression of the penalty kill over the course of the season. When you look at the goal against tonight, it unfolds so quickly off the draw. Do they have a chance there? Are there some things you still want to see?
Well, every guy on the ice is a little late, and couple of them changed their stick position, and that's right where the pass went. So listen, I think you get goals like that, it's like, which I think is probably, I think that's the only chance they had on the power play tonight. And it's tic-tac-toe back of the net. You got to give them credit. I mean, it's perfectly played. We're just late. Like, we're late to the first point. We're late to the second point. We're late in the corner pressure. Like, we're going to try and get the pressure on them to create a turnover, and they pass it right by us 3 times. It's in the back of the net. I tip my cap to a few of those if they're not happening all the time. Penalty kill has been outstanding. It really has. When the goaltending's been good, the penalty kill's been really good. Our numbers, like expected goals against, are tops in the league. Goaltending did not help that, like, for a long portion of the season, and now that the goaltending is playing better, like, their penalty kill numbers, like, better.
Last questions? Good, thank you.
Yep, thanks.
How do you kind of regroup from that? How do you get past that?
Laugh. I mean, nothing you can really do. We got guys trying to do the right thing. Lefty's bringing a guy to the back door, hits his foot, bad bounce, and then guys trying to block a shot, just goes back the other way. You're never going to fault them for doing that. They came up and say sorry. What are you sorry for? You're doing your job. And then obviously, the guy alone throws a pass away from pretty much a one-on-one situation, and all of a sudden it's 3-0. So, I don't fault anybody for anything. It's just bad puck luck.
2 goofy goals that kind of define the game in a way. How frustrating is that, knowing that it's 2 that look the way they did?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it goes. Sometimes the game's humbling, and unfortunately that's kind of how they won the game, right? Should have been a 1-1 game, give them their power play goal, and get Nate's at the end. It's 1-1. We're going to OT right now, but sometimes that's hockey, and unfortunately we came on the wrong side of it.
Just getting away from tonight's game, but bringing in Mackenzie Blackwood, someone you played with before, I guess. How strange is this dynamic for you? You were here 10 days ago, and then he shows up 3 days later.
Yeah, obviously different. Yeah, obviously different. But I've known him 2 different stints, let alone 3 now. So, become a good friend, and obviously nice to reconnect and talk again. And caught up at the hotel the other day, and it was just a hell of a goalie, a big boy. So, should fit in well here, and we can both push each other. We both want to play very similar tandem type stuff, and he's looking to solidify himself as a number 1, and I'm here to help, and it's going to be what this team needs, I think, behind the powerful offense.
How much has it helped you to start with this team on the road the way that you have?
Oh, that's obviously huge. You want to make your best first impression. I think that's always what counts, and I think in all the games I played, even the loss in Carolina, I thought I put forth my best effort. I told them when I got here, you're going to get everything I have every night, and win, lose, it's going to happen. I mean, we can't go 82-0. No one's done it yet. So, Blackie's the same way. Give us a chance every night. That's all the team can ask for. We can never score and win the game, but we'll do everything we can to obviously help them win.
You talked about being a locker room guy coming into this team and saying it was something the team probably needed. I know this is a tough loss. It's not the end of the world. How do you kind of rally the troops and let them know everything's okay?
Well, I mean, you just can't, obviously there's highs and lows, and, maybe it's a little bit of a slice of humble pie after the road trip, doing what we did on the road. But, you can look at it, make excuses, whatever you want to do, bad puck luck, tired after the road trip, whatever it is. But, like I said, you're not going to win them all, and we regroup, come in 2 days and play Nashville and get back on the right side of it. I think you look at the game, we did the right things. It's just unfortunate, and we can't really dwell on these nights.
How has the adjustment been with ab systems, learning them now that you have a few games under your belt?
This is a little bit more normal. Honestly, the way they play in the D zone, we get man on man once they go 3 high, and you get box outs in front. So it's not the layer that I was with in Nashville. And honestly, I've kind of liked everything we've been doing. Even give up a couple goals in the PK while I've been here, but just hockey at the end of the day. So it's actually pretty easy to play behind, and I like being back there behind this group.
Was there more pressure tonight coming to Ball Arena for your first home game?
No, honestly, I was appreciative of the little roar I got for starting lineup. I noticed that. So, hopefully stay on the good side of the faithful here. And, I've played in this building before, usually against them, obviously. Well, always against them until now. But it's always been a fun place to play. And unfortunately, we got behind the 8 ball tonight and didn't give them much to cheer about till the end. So, better next time.
I think it was more about us. I think we didn't necessarily have our legs, and we didn't help ourselves out there. I think turned over too many pucks in the neutral zone, didn't have our neutral zone defending down, and that led to us not getting in the offensive zone. And then a result of that, them getting in the offensive zone more than us.
Coming off a great road trips and felt like you guys didn't have your legs. Why do you think that is? Just maybe tired from the long road trip?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things. Just when you get home after a long trip, it's always a little tougher. But that's definitely no excuse. I think it's just on us to manage that better and play to our strengths a little stronger than we did there.
You guys had some chances. What do you think about the play of their goalie tonight?
For sure, he played great. I think we still passed up on some opportunities and maybe didn't provide enough traffic in front of him. But he did have a good game.
It was 2 really weird goals that were scored, kind of fluky, just bad puck luck. Does that make it any more frustrating?
No, it's all part of it. I think that's what you get when you shoot the puck. Good things can happen, and I think that's something we can learn from that. Is no shot can be a bad shot at times when it's from the point and sifting it through, getting traffic there. You're going to get bounces like that, like they did on us. So it's on us to maybe have a shot first mentality a little more going forward.
Is there something you want to focus to clean up by the time Saturday comes?
I think, we talked about the neutral zone a bit. I think that's a big thing. And like I mentioned, probably not passing up on as many shots and making it more difficult for their goaltenders.
7-8 at home so far this year. How do you guys get the home ice momentum going here?
Yeah, we just got to start feeding off the momentum a little bit of the crowd. I think take a little bit more onus to play our game and move our feet. I think when we're doing that, like we were on a road trip, it's really tough to defend us. And I think we just let off the gas too much tonight in too many areas, and they're a good skilled team. They're going to make plays around you. So we have to use our strengths, which is our speed, closing quickly, turning pucks over, and not be afraid to dump the puck. And I think our forecheck's been rolling the whole year, and sometimes we can get a little cute in the neutral zone, and it's not going to feed our attack when we do that, when we're turning pucks over and it's going the other way.
Your line has had some consistency lately with Kivy and Parker Kelly. What has been going well that's working right now?
Yeah, I think we focus on playing a direct game. I think that's the biggest thing, is defend well, defend hard, get in and out of our zone, and just keep things simple in the offensive zone, play direct, play to our strengths, use our speed, get in on pucks quick. I think the forecheck, as a team, it feeds everyone, but I think for our line in particular, because we don't have the skill of the top line type thing, we're not going to make so many plays at the blue line, so it's on us to get those pucks back, and that's when we can create out of that. I think that's when you find a lot of the best opportunities happen, is right after a quick strike turnover and trying to get traffic to the net and sort of muck it up a little bit and provide some energy for the rest of the team.
Last question, guys.
Thanks, Logan.
Thanks, Logan.